All right. It's been 2 Sundays that passed and I didn't upload a video. I mean, 2 weeks I ain't upload any type of video. Not for my Sunday journals or just throughout the week to get my juices flowing. Um, and I know I've always fall into this. Like, I do it with every and anything when it comes to even contacting people and things like this. Once I miss for a little bit, like I'm contacting you, then I stop for a little while. I get like a little anxiety. Anxiety? Am I saying it? Anxiety. That's the word. I always mess up some words. Anxiety. Like, damn, I missed so long. Like, is it a good time to contact them? Or is it like, are they gonna feel some type of way I ain't talked to them in a while? So that's kind of what was happening after the first weekend. I forgot what happened that first weekend. Something happened, and I got in, and it was late. And I still should have did it, but I didn't. And then the next week was kind of more so of that, like, damn, I missed 1 week. Uh, but I wasn't missing the third week. I put that in my mind already. I said I'm gonna do it. So here I am, I'm doing it. It's been the past 2, 3 weeks have been something else, learning how to be more, at least with the kids, this is what it is. Learning to be more daddish, I guess. Cause I'm used to getting the kids and only having them for a short time, so I want them to enjoy their time. But with the kids being here and it's during school time, you know, one of the kids, they're not really into school like that, so I gotta get on them about doing schoolwork and things like that. And obviously they don't like it. So I just still gotta be more of that and still let them know that I'm still want to be the fun dad that you could have some freedom and do what you like, but understand that there's certain things that have to be done. So that's the one thing that I'm still grappling with. But we are making progress, and I am actually enjoying these parts. But you see how it got me kind of missing these things. And it's like, I got to be a dad over what? Put some of these videos together. But I still got to get this out here. So that's kind of one of my things. I kind of hit a plateau in a sense as well. Because also one of the things that happened is that first week, like, I've been doing my cardio thing, and I'm preparing myself like low key for a marathon. I want to run one of those before I die and say I did, 26 miles. I want to say I did it. So that's one of the things. So I've been training myself to a point where every day after work, I was going out and going for a run. And it was to the point where when I woke up in the morning, like the first 10 to 20 minutes, I couldn't walk properly. Like I felt it in my legs. But it's just like after I started going and started moving, it was fine. So like even when I got home from work, I was fine to get up, go for a run. My legs wasn't hurting until I felt it in the morning. And it just progressively got worse. So what happened was I stopped running. I didn't go for a run one day. And then after I just started doing my cycling, I got on my bicycle. I got an indoor bike. So I started doing that. And now I'm at a point where I'm just going for walks just to still keep my juices flowing and still keep that momentum, that habit, that daily habit of me getting off. But there's certain days where, just like I think a few days ago, I actually went for a run to see where I'm at and to keep myself going since my legs are feeling better. So I'm not gonna sit there and push myself the way I was, because when I tell you for like 2 months straight after work, I was just getting it going for a run. So now like I feel myself, I'm in great shape, but it's just like I gotta let my body heal a bit. I am getting older. So that's also one thing that kind of like threw off my entire rhythm, is because just taking that time off, and relaxed, and it actually put my mind and my body, even though I'm building these habits and these things that I'm getting off of work and my body is telling me, yo, you gotta go for a run, you gotta go do this, that, and the third. That that kind of slowed down because I took a step back, so my pace wasn't the same. So that's also what was going on during that. So I kind of fell off a bit from that, but I'm back on it. That week was rough for me, but I'm back on it. And now this week I'm gonna incorporate a little bit more runs. I still feeling in my legs because I went to play basketball like a fool, knowing I was still healing. But my friend came into town and he wanted to play, so I was like, all right, let's do it. And I didn't expect my body to be that old. My body to be that old, and I just wasn't ready for the jumping up and down. Like, I'll say it, my glutes, my ass muscles was the muscles that was sore, like my thighs and my quads, because I'm used to running, so I was fine. My leg muscles was fine, but it was my glutes from all the jumping up and down from basketball that was still hurting. And then, like, if anybody knows, I have like a hip. I don't know what's wrong. I have to go to the doctor. I need to stop playing and actually just stop being a guy and go to the doctor and see what's wrong, because my hip also hurts. So, but I'm scared they're gonna be like, yo, you need to have hip replacement at 30. But if it has to happen, it has to happen. But that's something, like I said, I hit that plateau a bit where I was falling back into, habits, and then, I've been eating kind of unsavory compared to how I was eating. Like, before, I was more so, I was eating, but I wasn't eating as much. Now I'm eating a little bit more because the kids are here, so, it's just easier access for me to eat their stuff. So I've slowed down with that. I've been good. I just now went to go shopping for them, bought them all the stuff that they need, and the past week, 2 weeks that I went there, them Twizzlers been on sale for only $2. So I copped 2 packs, but I went there just today and I didn't get any. I walked right, looked at them. Yeah, I looked at them, saw that, like, I could, you know what? Let me get what I came here for. So I got what I needed for them, and I'm doing well. You know what I mean? I'm getting back now. And I tell y'all, oh my God, in those past 2 weeks, I almost meant to mention, I passed all my classes this semester, which I also got to fill out for the next ones, but I'm hesitant to do it because I'm not hesitant to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm just taking my time, but I want to finish these real estate courses that I'm taking as well. I'm going to get my real estate license, to get in the game and get my feet wet and see what the game is like. You know what I mean? At some part of it where they're selling the houses and, rental, and, get the network going before I endeavor into it. Everybody like, here's a bubble, it's gonna pop, blah, 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 whatever. I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna learn some parts of it, and if I can learn it during the worst part, when the good parts of the bubble, I said the good parts of the bubble, no good parts of the bubble. When the good parts of the crash happen, and I'll learn what I gotta learn during the hard parts. When the easy times come, I'll be sitting here, making things happen. I just gotta keep myself from being discouraged. So that's one of the things I want to get this course done as fast as possible. I think I got 34 lessons I have to take. And right now I did 10 out of the 34. So I got 24 of them left. I'm almost halfway done. So I'm giving myself some time, but I'm trying to bust through them before the next semester starts, which is like August 17th. Now it's May 17th, 16th or 15th. This is one of them. I think it's the 16th. No, it's the 17th actually today, I believe. But anyway, I got like 2 months, but I'm trying to get it knocked out in a month, at least the 34 chapters, where I could give myself like 2 weeks to really study and get ready for the state test, because you only get like 2 chances to pass the state test, or you have to take the whole course over. And if I put money down, I am not failing. That's my thing. I am not failing. I'd rather just barely pass than to fail. But I'm gunning for the best, you know, the highest score, because I don't want to take no I don't take no chances. So I'm trying to be the best. But that's one of my goals right now. I'm doing a real estate course, so I want to knock that out before the next semester starts, so I can get my foot in the door and get with a broker and do that type of thing. But I kind of, like I said, I hit this plateau, but I am back with a vengeance, and I gotta make it do what it do. All right. And thank you for tuning in. You already know it's like, share, sub, and all the above. I hope the lighting was well. I hope all this was good, because it's one take Drake in here. You feel me? All right, thank you.